Are we rolling? Yes. Today I'm going to describe the new Beyerdynamic DT-1770 Pro. And this is new headphone Tesla 2.0. So in some sense it's supposed to be even better than the T1 or T90. And in fact, even though it's only $600, I think this thing is way better than the T1 or T90. Way better. For one thing, it has a good, relatively flat but warm, nice bass. It's got good detail. It's got a perfect mid-range and a slightly dark compared to bright headphones like the Sennheiser 800. It's a darker sound with essentially no peaks. Unlike the T1 and T90, which had a lot of peaks, and even the DT-770-32 that I had some peakiness in the upper treble. This thing here is way, way, way better. So first of all, I want to show the response curve that I worked out on this. This is actually an EQ curve, so it's the opposite of a response curve. I just put down about a 3 decibel emphasis around, well, let's see where that is. That's 440 hertz, so middle A. And then I put a slight boost in the lower treble here at 1.5 and 4 kilohertz, about 3 decibels each. And then it corrected a little bit of an emphasis at 9 kilohertz and a quick drop off at 10 kilohertz by making this little jagged thingy here. So that flattens that out a little bit. Some respects it might sound a little brighter, some respects it might sound less bright, just depending on the track. But anyway, for all practical purposes, we're plus or minus 3 decibels, but you could ignore this and play it flat, and I think you'll find it sounds superb. It's just an amazingly good sound. And the upper treble sparkle on my favorite test tune, which is David Chesky and Wanjung Kim's Girl from Guatemala. It's just amazing. The tonality you get out of those upper treble instruments at 3 minutes into that track, absolutely fantastic. Now, we got some other headphones here, quickly, just to give you an idea where we are on sound. The Grado PS1000E down here on the end. I think we can see that okay. So let's just dial that up real quick. And to get that same level of neutral sound, we've got this. So if you just take a kind of a mental snapshot of that, we're way down here and way up and way down here, and quite a different kind of a sound that's not anywhere near neutral. Over here, next up we have the AudioQuest Nighthawk and the Prima. Well, it's the Prima by Sonus Faber. So the Prima and the Nighthawk are very similar to each other, and I'll just show you one example of those two. Let's bring up the Nighthawk. So that would look like this. And this is pretty similar to what I did with the Prima. It's basically there's a fairly significant emphasis in the lower bass. I mean the upper bass to lower mids, and then in the throughout the treble from maybe anywhere from 1.5 to 5 kilohertz or so, we've got some roll off there. So emphasis in the lower mids, recess in the upper mids, make each one of these sound, those two sound just a little bit, I don't know, dull or not lively, without any EQ at all. I also included down on the end there the B&W P7, which costs $400. Now at $600, the DT-1770 is far, far, far better investment than that P7. P7 is very uneven. I'll show you what that looks like here. It's probably similar in overall sound or balance, but a little bit ragged up here in the treble. A little bit too much of that, I think, for the P7. So anyway, this is the only headphone I've had for at least a while that I could play flat, and it's virtually perfect. Can't find anything to complain about. It's just fantastic. It's this 1770 Pro comes only with about 10-foot cables. This is 10-foot straight cable, and then there's a coil cable that actually uncoils to 15 feet. Might have to try that next. These come with the mini XLR connectors, so if you've ever seen those, the 3-pin thingies, then that goes on a left ear cup. Should be able to replace this with something else, get a shorter cable. For me, this is 250 ohms. Of course, this is genuine, made in Germany. Now, this particular framework here, this fork here, and the way they've done the ear cups, is pretty common to the T1, T90, and quite a few other of their headphones. The quality on this seems absolutely tops, though. Very top-notch quality. I don't know about the ear cups. I think they might actually be plastic here, but of course they're going to be the highest quality. The drivers in here, I'm not sure about those. 50 millimeter maybe. These are the plastic or P-leather ear pads. Nice and soft. Really good fit. I consider it very comfortable. Better than average for closed headphones that go around ear, and these really do go around ear. This is not one of those over-ear things that may be around your ear or maybe not. This is real around ear. So the velour pads I haven't tried, so I don't know what they would do to the response. I'm sure it'd be different. Range of adjustment, I wear it right here, and I'd say we're going to be at least 1/2 to 3/4 of an inch bigger and practically an inch smaller. Very wide range of adjustment, should fit everybody. You'd have to have really gigantic ears or head to not fit this headphone perfectly. So anyway, single-sided XLR connector. It comes with the threaded mini plug on the end, and it comes with an adapter which threads onto there. I recommend against threaded adapters because they have a tendency sometimes to have loose contacts because you're just screwing it on, you're not really snapping it together. So I like the flat-tipped, flat-ended 1/4 inch adapters for my purposes. And gee, what else can I say about this? It's you know, I got some really good padding on the top here, and it pulls down far enough you can actually wear it around as a portable if you got someplace to put the cable or detach the cable maybe. Isolation's probably about average. Not bad. Just not anything like noise canceling. Ohmage is 250, I think I said that. But I found this to be pretty efficient. I've ran this, unlike the T1, T90, which, especially the T1, which require a lot of power. I've played this on a cell phone by itself with plenty of volume for pretty much every track that I have. So I'd say it's more efficient. I don't know what the numbers are that they publish, but the efficiency is there. I'd say it's really good. You could use it with anything. A better amp, of course, is always better because you'll take advantage of the resolution capability of this machine here, which is really, really good. $600 US. And what did I say about leakage? Leakage is very low. And I think that pretty well covers it. DT-1770 Pro came with a pretty strong carry case here. It's stiff, has a little bit of flex to it, not much. Zippered case, and came with the 2 sets of ear pads, you know, the plastic and the velour. The velour were mounted. I took those off, put the plastic on because that's the only thing I want to use. But your mileage may vary, as they say. Maybe someday I'll find out how much different it sounds with the velour. Anyway, here's the box, outer box, and this opens for so you can read stuff. Other than that, there's nothing there. Nothing in here except the extra ear pads. So much for the box, and I guess that's it. Beyerdynamic DT-1770 Pro, just an outrageously good headphone and best thing I have in the house now. And if I were going to bring in anything else to listen to, right off the top of my head, I can't imagine what it would be. This is the best. Thank you very much.